Angels motorcycle clubhouses in Westport were raided this morning. 12 news cameras on scene when the FBI and Massachusetts State Police were on the property. Now this comes as law enforcement across the region are on high alert for clashes between feuding biker gangs.
12 News reporter ANITA BAFFONI joins us now live in studio with more about those raids. ANITA?
Well, Chelsea and Mike, the raids at the two Hells Angels motorcycle clubhouses in Westport are part of an ongoing federal investigation among at least 4 raids that happened at clubhouses throughout Massachusetts.
Lines of marked and unmarked police vehicles swarm 2 properties on Route 177 in Westport Thursday morning, the Hells Angels motorcycle clubhouses. Located a short distance from each other, 12 news cameras captured FBI, Westport Police, and Massachusetts State Police there shortly before 9 o'clock. At least 2 other Hells Angels clubhouses in Massachusetts were raided, in Lynn and Danvers. This aerial footage showing investigators at the scene in Lynn. An FBI spokesperson says the early morning raids are part of a larger law enforcement operation at multiple motorcycle clubhouses in the Bay State. 12 News law enforcement analyst and former head of the Rhode Island State Police, Stephen O'Donnell, spoke generally about the conduct of Hells Angels and other motorcycle gangs.
They're a criminal organization. That's how they operate. They're involved in sex trafficking, extortion, methamphetamine deliveries, gun trafficking, you name it.
The raids come at a time when law enforcement in Rhode Island and Massachusetts are on high alert because of feuding biker gangs. Earlier this month, a member of the Pagans, a rival of the Hells Angels, was shot outside a Pawtucket location the gang uses. In May, a melee broke out at a Fall River clubhouse where multiple people were stabbed.
Now, details are limited from the FBI raid from earlier today, and the Westport Police declined to comment. ANITA BAFFONI, 12 News.
Multiple Hells Angels motorcycle clubs were the subject of raids this morning.
Yeah, it was done by law enforcement as a part of a federal investigation. 12 news cameras capturing these raids on 2 properties along Route 177 in Westport this morning. ANITA BAFFONI joining us now with the details. ANITA.
Well, Chelsea and Mike, it was quite the scene in Westport. Police vehicles and armored trucks outside the property of 2 Hells Angels clubhouses. This comes as law enforcement in Rhode Island and Massachusetts are on high alert for feuding biker gangs.
FBI, Westport Police, and Massachusetts State Police covered 2 properties on Route 177 in Westport, where 2 Hells Angels motorcycle clubs are located a short distance from each other. Around 9 o'clock Thursday morning, 12 news cameras captured marked and unmarked police cars there. An FBI spokesperson says investigators are conducting court-authorized activity in connection with an ongoing federal investigation. 12 News law enforcement analyst and former head of the Rhode Island State Police, Stephen O'Donnell, spoke in general terms about the illegal activity Hells Angels and other motorcycle gangs partake in.
They're involved in a lot of different things. They are not a legitimate motorcycle club. They at times shake down other motorcycle clubs that are legit.
At least 2 other Hells Angels clubhouses were also raided in Massachusetts, one in Danvers and the other in Lynn. This aerial footage showing investigators on the scene there. Violence has broken out between feuding biker gangs in recent months. Earlier this month, a member of the Pagans, a rival of the Hells Angels, was shot outside a Pawtucket location the gang frequents. And in May, a melee broke out at a Fall River clubhouse where multiple people were stabbed.
Now, details are limited from the FBI about their raid today, and the Westport Police declined to comment. I'm ANITA BAFFONI, 12 News.